Hi there, how you guys doing tonight? It's Joe again from NotSo Slimpickin. Thanks for coming by the channel, I appreciate it. So tonight I'm going to do a quick video. I got some orders to pull. I sold about 5 items today, so I'm going to show you those. But I think what I'm going to do too is I'm going to show you guys how I do my inventory. Right now I have I think 406 listings right now on my eBay store. So I have 400 items stored on these shelves and in these totes. And whenever I sell something, I'm going to show you how I'm able to find the item real quick. So we're going to show you that. I'm going to pull some orders, and that'll be it. So let's get going. All right, so first things first, let's just talk about a normal listing. The main thing that I like to focus on when I'm listing something are the keywords in the actual title. So whatever you're listing, and a lot of times I'll scan an item with a barcode, and I'm going to see what the sold and completed items are on eBay, so I can know what the market value is and what these items are selling for. If I find the same exact item that I'm trying to sell, they give you an option for sell one like these, or sell one like this, or something like that. You click on it, and what eBay does basically is it imports all the information from that listing, and you can use it on your listing. You can change it, you can keep it, you can do whatever you want. But the main thing that you're wanting to do when you're listing something, you want to have a good title. And you want to use certain keywords that, somebody searching for it will be able to find it. So one thing that I remember reading online is to title something not so specific to what the item is, as to if you're a human, you're typing on the computer, you're gonna think like, okay, if I'm gearing towards a mom, I'm gonna title this how a mom maybe is looking for soccer cleats. Or if I'm selling a type of tool, I'm gonna think how a mechanic might be looking for this type of tool. If I'm selling a vintage item, I'm gonna label it vintage, whatever it is, like this. So now I use mom for example because I'm not saying just mom are looking for soccer cleats, dads are too. But if I'm going to list a soccer cleat different than I'm listing some type of tool or a vintage radio or something like that. So you get 80 characters in a title. And I tell you what, I try to use up every single character in that title. Almost every listing I have. Sometimes I'll repeat certain things. Like when I sold those ties, I had vintage ties, old ties, ugly ties. So when somebody would search for those type of listings, my listing would come up. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind. So the next thing I was talking about was how I inventory things. The way I like to do it is I have these totes. And I'll show you guys in a second how I have everything labeled. But you've seen my past videos, or you see me pull orders, you see that I have many totes and they're labeled alphabetically. And I'm going to pull up in a screenshot here a particular listing that I have, and under the section item specifics, when you revise an item or you're typing in the information about the item, at the very, very, very bottom of item specifics, it says custom label SKU. So a SKU is an acronym for stock keepers unit. At least that's how I know it. I haven't Googled that. That's we talk about in my job. We'll say SKU, and I know what that means. SKU is stock keepers unit. So when it says custom label SKU, I'll put the letter of the tote that I have it in that custom label SKU. So maybe you have shelves. If you ever watch Shed Flips with Lonnie, he uses just shelves, and then he has a name on his shelf. So if he's looking for an item, it's not in the tote, unless it's like a small thing. He might keep it in a tote or something like that. But say he sold a Funko Pop. If you watch one of his past videos, he bought a ton of Funko Pops. He had them all on separate shelves and that kind of stuff. He would go to his shelf labeled, well, he has one labeled Pippin. I watch a lot of his videos and I know the name of some of his shelves. So he would go to that shelf. He knows what it looks for from his picture. He's able to find that item. Okay. I kind of like the tub method. It just kind of keeps everything from falling over, that kind of thing. If I had a big shed like he did, or he does, then yeah, I think that system works very, very well. So, I'm going to show you an example here of a sold item that I sold last night. and then we're going to pull the order, and I'll show you how that goes. Okay, so when I sell something, I click on the listing right there. It's going to bring up the top the fellow's address and everything, and then a custom label right there. It says L. So now I know to go to tote L. Okay, so like I said, we're going to go over here to tote L. I should be able to find that item. It's right here on the side. Get this off of it. Oh, there we go. That's from the sticker. So this is this microacoustic records. I guess you use it to test your record player. Got it out of tote L there. But this particular item, I paid 50 cents for this at a Goodwill. It's new, sealed, and packaged. I sold it for $20 free shipping. It's going to cost me about $3.33 to ship on media mail. So yeah, not too bad of a profit on that. Okay, and the second item I sold was this old computer game here. I had it for a little while, so it is in tote D. All right, so it said D. We're gonna go over here to tote D. I'm looking for that Madden computer game, and I'm pretty sure I put it in the bag with a whole bunch of other computer games. Let's see here. There it is. With the book. So there we go. So there I found the item. This sold for, I already forgot. All right, so this sold for $4.99 plus shipping. This was, gosh, I don't remember if this was I got out of one of those lots that had a bunch of old computer games, or if this was one of my old games. I think this was one of my old games that I just decided to put on eBay. But yeah, nevertheless, old ancient video game for PC, sold for $4.99 plus shipping. All right, so that's how I like to pull my orders. That's how I like to inventory my items. So you might be thinking to yourself, Joe, what happens if you forget to put what tote you put it in when you're making a listing? Well, I've done that. And since I really started in this, really inventorying my stuff since February, I think I've done it 3 different times. So if you're using the system, it's kind of important that you don't forget to do that. But yeah, I have done it. And basically what I have to do, well, let's see, I have, 13 totes or something like that. You basically have to look through them all. I do a pretty good job of remembering around what area I put stuff in or what I put it next to or something like that. So I get kind of lucky and I find it on the first try, maybe second or third try. But yeah, it's not fun when you're looking through a ton of totes for one specific item. So just gotta be careful, gotta make sure you're doing everything right. So yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the rest of these orders. All right, one of the next ones I sold was a flat top beer can. I got this this was the first lot of beer cans that I bought, not the most recent. This was one I got a few months back. This one particular one, I bought 48 cans for a little over $6. I'm into this can for 13 cents. I sold this for $2.49. This was one of the ones that I thought would sell better because it has like the World Series, the World Champion Reds and that kind of thing on it. And I have sold some of these, but so some of these, they're just not selling as quick as I thought they would, so I dropped the price on it. But still, $2.49 plus shipping. Already got my money back on that lot, and then some. So yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I'm just kind of selling them off here by there, but not too bad. So yeah, I still got plenty more cans. I'm going to get the rest of those listed probably this weekend. Next item I sold was a hat. And I've got a bunch of hats in this tote, along with other stuff too. But see if I'll be able to find it real quickly here. Nope. Uh-oh. There it is. So this was a Mizzou Titleist hat. It's fitted. It's actually a pretty nice hat. I got this from Goodwill for $2, and I sold it for $10.99 plus shipping. All right, then I sold another umbrella. So not this guy, but this guy. And actually, I was actually considering keeping this umbrella because it opened up so nice and was so large. But it is an old guy. It looks like it was barely used, really. So I got this umbrella, plus that one there, and 2 other ones that I already sold. I got them on an online auction for $3. So for $3 for 4 umbrellas. The other 2 smaller ones are already sold for $14.99 plus shipping. And I sold this umbrella for $12 plus shipping. All right, that's all I have for you guys tonight. Thanks for coming by the channel. I really do appreciate it. So yeah, if you got a friend or family member that's maybe interested in getting into reselling, send them my channel. Should be sure to share this video with them. Maybe some of my other videos with them. Send them by. I'd like to hear from some people. If you have any questions or concerns or that kind of stuff, I'm open for it. All the stuff that I've shown you in my past videos and what I'm showing you now are things that I've learned along the way. So I've learned from watching some other guys that do this for a really long time. They do it full time and they're really good at what they're doing. They motivated me and showed me lots of tips and tricks. So I'd like to do the same thing and pass it along. But yeah, so that's it for today. Had 5 items going out. Showed you how I did my inventory and that kind of thing. And I'll probably put together a video later in the week with some other sold videos and maybe some other tips and tricks that I have. But until next time, guys, thanks. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Have a good week. Bye-bye now.